Oh boy. This game, for those of you who have never seen it before, this is Backyard Football 2002, and it's in the popular Backyard Sports game series, which also had baseball, soccer, basketball, and a skateboarding game, which was also pretty fun as well. What we're going to do today is we're going to play through a full season, we're going to draft our team, we're going to build our playbook from scratch, and I'm going to kind of go through how the CPU responds to things, and hopefully take this drafted team through to win the playoffs. So let's get right into it. We're going to create a new coach, and we'll name it Chat. So we'll say full draft, hard CPU, we'll leave the power-ups on, play clock off, turn fatigue off, and turnovers on. Turnovers are going to be critical to us winning these games because a lot of our plays will be based on interceptions. We'll choose always sunny weather conditions. Well, let's do random for fun. We'll pick a place that has some high run speed so our players can move around quickly. Team-wise, well, we get to pick. So, what do we want to be? Ooh, is there something that starts with flying? Flying fishes? Flying frogs? Flying fishes. Alright, that'll work. Okay, so it's a full draft, which means every time I pick a player for my team, the computer's going to also pick a player for their team. And so I have to be very careful in my selections to make sure I make some good picks. We're going to need players with speed and a few key stats and other attributes. We're going to need a good kicker, but speed is really paramount because if you can outrun the opponent, then you can make it to the end zone. Pablo Sanchez and Pete Wheeler both have top speed stats. We're going to get Pablo for sure.
Escogido. Muy bueno.
So that's going to be our first pick. So now the rest of the teams in the league are going to pick players. So the field has really thinned out. Thankfully, we have Vicky Kawaguchi here, who is fast and can catch. So we're also going to take her. We're going to also try and do this with all backyard kids. So we're not going to take any pros.
Tell my dog, Woofer, he loves football.
Fantastic. Alright, we need someone who can throw. Alright, so more players have been picked now. Let's see who has a good passing stat. Stephanie Morgan has good all-around other stats, so I think she's actually who we're going to go with.
For your team.
We need a good kicker, so we're going to take Ricky
I want
Johnson.
to be on your team.
Dmitry Petrovich will be a good pick. He's tall, and he can block and tackle.
I've calculated that my intellect and football savvy could be of great use to you. Impressive.
Verily.
Most impressive.
Also, backyard kids, let's just go by speed now. We just want people who are fast. Gretchen Hasselhoff, that'll do. We'll take Gretchen.
Oh boy, this is so great.
Kenny Kawaguchi. Kenny likes to chill out to old school hip hop.
Let me at him.
So here's our team, all backyard kids, and we're going to take them through to the championship. We want to make sure we've selected 2-button mouse play so that we can dive and jump up in the air. And there's some interesting mechanics in the game we'll take advantage of to do that. So as far as our offense goes, we want Stephanie Morgan at quarterback, because that's going to get us good passing. Pablo, probably running back, because that's one of the most critical positions. Actually, maybe we want Ricky instead, because he's taller and he can catch. And now we need to set up our playbook. We're going to need to do some custom plays here. Outside handoff is a good one. We're also going to need a play that will let us convert touchdowns very quickly. We're going to go with a 4-wide formation, and we'll call this complete. And we'll swap that in for number 2. And then our third play is going to be sort of a pass play, and we kind of get to decide this one as we go. Height is important, just because sometimes you'll have defenders that are just really tall, and the ball will follow its path through the air. And we'll call this one just pass the ball. Pass the ball. Pass the peas. Pass the peas. And that will be our pass play. And now on defense, we're just going to need one play. It's a very simple play, but it's quite effective. And this will be covered. Simple, straightforward, to the point. Welcome to the game. Let's see how our first game goes.
It's the first game of the BFL season, and let me tell you, I am excited.
We're gonna skip this in the future.
It's a matchup of division leaders here today. In what
Division leaders?
Great game. I'm Sunny Day.
We haven't played a single game yet.
I could eat 40 hot dogs.
Alright, so you get a feeling for what the broadcasts are like. Alright, here we go. First game. We're going to start with our long kick return. We're going to run out of the back of the end zone so that we can start on the 20. We get power up, which is Hocus Pocus, and we're going to use it. So we're off to a good start. We scored our first touchdown, and we're going to run our extra point play and score 2 points. So far we're doing alright. We are 8 seconds into the game and we've scored 8 points already. We're going to run our cover play. Oh. Alright, so we just intercepted the ball there. And we scored another touchdown. So basically we're just going to run one of 2 plays the entire time. Okay, so what we're seeing, the defense picked the same play they ran the first time. And one quirk of the hard AI in this game, they will run the same play over and over and over. So all you have to do is run the same route, make the interception, and then you score. One of the things I need to explain about the way this game works on defense is the quarterback will run their route and then pause and go to throw the ball. What this means is that when you defend plays, you have time to get to the quarterback, and if they're really slow, then you have all the time in the world. Oops. Oops. I didn't expect that. Alright, 1 second. Had to do some evasive maneuvers there. Excellent maneuvering, thank you. I had to run around a bit for that one. There is a quirk of this game where if you get 2 complete passes, then you get a power-up. So the basic goal on defense is to just run to the quarterback and sack them. How much time do I think I've played this game for total? Oh gosh, I mean, at least 1,000 hours. The nice thing about the short play, it doesn't matter who you throw it to, someone's gonna get the ball. Oh, we got the ball back again. I mean, they keep running the same play. We'll keep intercepting it and running it in. Settle in, this is going to be a long one. You see why speed is kind of paramount above all else. Because when you have a fast team, you can get to the player. So there we just caught the punt in the end zone, and that gave us a touchdown. Let's see how far we can get through the season without our opponents scoring a single point. Alright, we can just barely get to the quarterback with enough time. Oh! Okay, so the quarterback caught it, immediately fumbled it, and then we picked it up. Fantastic. Oh yeah, there's also a bug where sometimes if you intercept in the end zone, the computer will all charge towards you and tackle you, even though the play's dead. It's not a penalty, it's a feature. Ah, we're getting some graphical errors now. Fantastic. A kicking team, we always go for 2. Always go for 2. AGFT. Really something when your quarterback intercepts it for 6 points 3 times in a game. You don't see that too often. Really, the speed stat is what's going to determine how well we do against other teams. How fast are their players and how dumb is their play calling? If they keep calling this play over and over, we'll have a good shot at it. We've crossed 200 points. This does some interesting things. You'll notice up in the scoreboard, there's not enough room for 200 points, and also this only displays 100, because they never programmed 200 points into that.
The fishes demoralized the opponent today. 200 for 0.
I almost feel sorry for the other guys. Almost.
We held the ball for about the same amount of time, and we may have thrown 13 interceptions, but overall I think this game kind of went in our favor. So we managed to shut out the first team. You know, other teams got scores like 34-7, 42-7, 27-19. Our game? Oh yeah, 204-0. This next game will be against the Panthers. And it's raining. The rain means we won't run as fast, kicks won't go as far, and if you're in these rainy patches on the ground, you move slower. Ooh, cough drop. Let's see if we can get them to fumble the ball. We can, and we get the recovery for a touchdown. We live and die on defensive touchdowns. This may be a low-scoring game compared to the last one, but that's okay. You win some, you lose some. Everyone on this other team is so fast, which also limits our ability. Oh, okay. I'll take a fumble recovery in the end zone. The nice thing about this defensive play we have is that our defender will immediately go and cover the receivers, so it makes it difficult for our QB, and generally means we'll have enough time to sack them. Oh, interception. The mechanic that happened there, when you're on defense and you're right up against a defensive lineman and you hold the right mouse button, your character will jump up when the ball is thrown, which puts you immediately in a catching position. So that's what happened on the interception. I was holding the right mouse button, so I just jumped up and picked the ball out of the air. It works well on punts too. I have 91 points. Can I break 100 this game? Safety! We got our 2 points. We're up above 100 for 2 games in a row. Alright. Next game. Alright, there's not enough blocking, and they're intercepting the ball. Oh, this one's tough. They're going for a field goal? That didn't work. Can I pass it down the field? Okay, that will work. If I can get the ball to Pablo in open field, we can get it over their height, because everyone on their team is taller than everyone on my team. We may not break 100 this game either, but at least we figured out how to not lose. And then Pablo is free to just take it. Wow, bounce, bounce, catch. That'll work. Wait a minute. Hold on. Their defense got a power-up for me scoring that touchdown. Is that because I used a power-up and didn't advance any yards? I thought I knew everything about this game, but I actually don't know why they got a power-up for that. Hey, we broke 100. We are on a roll. Alright, let's start with our basics. Give it a run. It looks like the run's going to be very strong. Can we do it again? Yes, we can. No one has scored on me yet. I haven't scored fewer than 100 points in a single game, so we're doing okay. Cough drop. Don't mind if I do. We'll get the ball and score. Mechanics explanation. When you're on defense, if you tackle the player normally with the cough drop and they fumble the ball, you will be on the ground, like you'll have tackled them. If you dive at the player and force a fumble, when the ball pops out and you're diving, you will be reset to a standing position, which means you can immediately pick the ball up, maybe to a pass player too. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, the defense just got a power-up because we scored a touchdown from the 0-yard line. Why does running it in from the 0-yard line result in a defensive power-up? Fourth down doesn't concern me. We'll still score. Oh no, they're gonna get a power-up. Yep, they got a power-up. I am really baffled. Alright, 3 seconds left in the half. I don't think we can do anything with that, but let's try. Oh, one last touchdown for the half.
13-yard line. Looking to throw.
Oh, okay. Did not expect that one.
Down and long. Fade back.
Oh, another fumble recovery in the end zone. I feel like the first game of this season might have set us up a little strong when we just intercepted the ball constantly. Alright, that's game. We're 4 games into the season. We got 10 to go in the regular, and then 3 playoff games. Let's do it. Can we get 100 points? Maybe. What can I do here? Not long left in the second half. Do 2 of these, and then see what we get. Tornado! Oh, so close. Okay, can I run complete and get it into the end zone? Yes, we can. Ricky has really come in clutch for our team this year. Honestly, MVP. He's tall, he's a good kicker. What more do you need from a player, really? And we have to keep running pass plays on that goal line, because if we run a run play, then they get a power-up. Oops, return the ball. And we get the ball. And we get a touchdown. No chill. Non-stop points. There's our 100 points. Let's pull out our old tornado and just run to the end zone.
No one else to beat.
Run away, run away, run away. That's not who was supposed to intercept it. 156-0. 5 interceptions. Actual statistic, 12 interceptions. We're playing the Packers. Good old green and yellow. Sorry to do this, Packers. Oh! Let's go! He's just invincible. That was the perfect play to get that on, because we were backed up so far. So he gets a long run over like 90 yards and become one of the league's leading rushers. Rush for 100 yards in the first 30 seconds of the game. The flying fishes will prevail. Alright, this is dangerous. That's really bad. If they can keep connecting that, that's going to be really bad for us. This team is probably the most scared I've been about scoring, just because they have a consistent way to get downfield. Who do I cover? Whoa! How are you open? Oh no, oh no, oh no! Get him! And they have a power-up. Oh no. That's it! That's the first score! And they're going for 2? No, you don't. Oh, that's such a bummer. We got decently far without getting scored on. Oh no. Do I have to carry this out? Oh, this is scary. There we go. Punt return touchdown, because you caught it in the end zone. Well, the dream of shutout is dead. Maybe if I just edit this game out, it won't matter that we got scored on. Oh, the second score. Oh man, another touchdown. I think this might actually be the biggest loss I've suffered in backyard football in a long time. I can't do anything on offense. I can't do anything on defense. Okay, 78-8. Still a 60-point differential. but not great. Hopefully this team won't run the claw as much. Also, they're all short. So this quarterback is Drew Bledsoe, who is, or was, the quarterback for the Patriots before Tom Brady came in. So he's a pretty good passer, and we have a good defensive strategy. It's, they don't pick the claw. Oh no, they pick the claw. But if we can intercept it, that'll work. The thing about Drew Bledsoe is he has really good throwing, so he can just lob it downfield. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, not Chucky. No. No. Oh, that just hurts. Wow, at least do me the dignity of scoring the extra point. Oops. Alright, let's get this wrong. Not even on the screen. It's about as badly as we could have done it, which is exactly what I wanted. Out of principle, we're just not going to make any extra points. Same thing as usual. Try and get the pick. Okay, that's getting dangerous. Oh, managed to pick it off. One more play. Can I pick it for 6? Yes, I can! End the game on a high note. Final score 144-6. We are halfway through the regular season. We have a bit of a ways to go. So far, we're averaging over 100 points per game. That first game was a blowout. The Packers one was a struggle. But the Flying Fishes will prevail. We will continue on. Oh, it's snowing. Characteristics of snow. The kicks don't go as far. Everyone's extremely slow. You can fall over if you accidentally go into a snowy ditch. This might be bad. Wow, I didn't know that Go for Defense actually stopped the invincible run. All of this just has to be pass defense, because they haven't called a single run play. Why don't these teams call run plays? Are they within range? Oh, they are. They're going to go for it. No field goal. We're halfway through the regular season. We've given up a few points, but that's okay. So we're still on the road to the championship. And they can't tackle us. No. I just realized where we're playing. We're playing in Cactus Gulch. This field is notorious for being slow already because you're playing on sand. To be playing on sand and snow, no wonder no one's going anywhere. Not a lot of points on this sandy, snowy game. So now we do the Sonic Boom.
We'll start at 36.
You can't get anywhere. This game is painful. And part of being fast in this game is the ability to dive from a distance and tackle somebody. You can't do that here because you have no speed. We got 50 points. Normally the goal is 100, but you know what? I will take 50. Oh! Did we get a last-second touchdown? I did not see that coming. Good job, Gretchen. Forced the fumble and run it all the way back. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, we're in the snow again. At least the field is not sand. In the snow here, there are these things in the ground that we might trip over, which could get dangerous, but could also play to our advantage. Boy, it's nice to finally have some speed back on the ground. Yes, I like these short run plays and pass plays. Uh-oh. Oh no. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. We'll save a spring-loaded for the field goal. Now they'll probably go for the field goal, so we'll prevent that. Oh no! I messed it up. Well, didn't really matter. Oh man. Oh, and it was almost halftime too. Alright, can we prevent them from marching all the way down the field again? Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, hold on. No! That's not good. I have to admit, this is harder than I thought it would be. Can we do anything with leapfrog?
On the give, Pablo gets the ball.
Yes, we can! So, I used to play this game all the time, but when I was a kid, I would go down to my grandma and grandpa's house and just all weekend sit and play this game. This, and backyard baseball, backyard skateboarding, and I would drink little juice tubs, those drinks that are like full of sugar, and eat peach rings. Just play for the entire weekend. It was the greatest thing. Didn't matter. Game over. Next game. Oh no, it's snowing again. These snow games are so slow. It's alright, we'll do it. Why do they all run the claw formation? That's like the one thing I can't defend against. Oh, why did I set the weather to random? This would have been so much easier without the snow. Because I guess Clarice is really fast, but she can't break the block. So we'll keep doing the... Oh... boy. Something broke there. Clearly, our menu's a little cursed, but we can still pick plays. One more touchdown. Let me just let time run out, actually. There we go. It's not like they did well. They only scored 7 points, but they just kept passing it down the field, so there wasn't much I could do. Too easy. Fishes cruise into playoffs. By winning today, the Flying Fishes easily clinched a playoff berth. So we're officially into the playoffs now. We only have 4 games left in the regular season. Hopefully none of them are snowy. So let's get into it. I'll take rain. Better than snow. I think we played the Bears. Oh, alright. We'll start with a fumble return touchdown on the kickoff. Oh, it feels good to be able to run fast again. It's not clear weather fast, but it's faster than snow. Yeah, and if they keep blitzing like that, we'll be able to... Uh-oh. I rescind my previous statement. Alright, this will end the half. So they actually got more yardage than I did. Not that it matters much. You know, I'm thinking about this now. When we picked our players, we tried to make sure we prioritized speed, but speed doesn't mean anything if it's rainy. You can't do sacks as much as you used to be able to. I think the other hard thing is all of these games in the second half of the season have been away games. When you have a home game, you get the crowd noise, and the crowd cheers for you on touchdowns and all that, but because we're away all the time, we don't get any cheering. It's just kind of sad. Not 100 points. Almost 100 points. Fishes clinched Division Crown. The Flying Fishes continued their magical season today by clinching the Front Yard West Division and home field advantage in the playoffs. It's snowing again. Why is all the snow in the latter half of the season? Okay, we're all the way back here. Hopefully we don't throw any interceptions. And what did I say? I've never understood what those lights are on the field goal post. They're just kind of there. If I could go ask the designers what inspired that, I would love to. We did exceed our goal of 50 this game, by quite a bit. Alright, 2 games left in the regular season. It is snowing, because of course it is. Because every game has been snow. But that's fine. I don't think we used the tornado just yet. Oh, that's close. It's too fast. Pablo Sanchez. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh. The Flying Fishes will prevail. Alright, 100 points in the snow. Alright, final away game, Panthers. It's snowing again! Why? Can we not play a single game in the sun? Hopefully the playoffs won't be in the snow. That's all I can hope for at this point. Alright, we continue our strategy of handing it off to Pablo and letting him run. I think we're going for 100 points again. Maybe snowing, but we can still get 100.
Knuckles, back to receive the kick.
Knuckles? Well, what about Sonic and Tails? I think we Sonic Boom it. Well, that didn't get far. And we may get another 10 points, or 8 points. I forget how football works. If Ricky's doing the kicking, do we call him Kicky Ricky? We're into the playoffs now. We skipped the first round. We're playing whoever wins between the Bears and the Panthers. Looks like the Panthers won. Please no snow. I beg of you, no snow.
This is the first game of the playoffs for the division champs.
Thank goodness. We're finally in clear weather again. Time for some clear weather domination. Alright, now we can run again. Also, the crowd is louder because it's the playoffs. Uh-oh. The crowd's so dramatic now. Whoa, whoa, what? That came out of nowhere. Wait, who said you could score? Wait, that's not... Hang on a second. Boy, that came out of nowhere. Oh, I have to watch this. I have to watch this pass now, but I know that can turn into a breakaway. At this point, I've kind of entered a sort of zen state where I'm just playing the game and partially paying attention, partially thinking about what I'm going to eat for lunch tomorrow. Well, I can use my invincible run now. Tell you what, I'm just going to take it here, and we're just going to go. Alright, we're going to have to... There we go. Now we're gone. Yeah, that might be the league record longest run. We'll have to check the stats at the end of the season. What's this? What's this? What's this? I don't know. Oh no! Oh man, she's too fast. I couldn't get out of the way quick enough. Oh wow, actually got the 2-point conversion. Good job. You know, I respect it. Fair play. Now it's my turn. Uh-oh. Oh no. She's too fast. Are they gonna score again?
Invincible.
Oh, I'll just get out of the way.
On their own 20-yard line.
My turn.
He suddenly became invincible.
The 20.
You have to shake them all before you get into the end zone. Otherwise, they'll come back at you. Alright, now we play against the Eagles. And it's snowing. What are we going to do? We're going to intercept it immediately. We're going to hand it off. We're going to get tackled in the backfield, so we're not going to do that again.
The fishes will start.
We're going to get intercepted.
2 points for the defense, and they'll get the ball, too.
Wait a minute. Did they pick it off outside of the end zone and then enter the end zone so it was a safety? I think that's what just happened. You know, I'll take it.
Touchdown!
Go a run in for Stephanie. Why not? Oh shoot, I forgot that the 0-yard line run in gives them a power up. That stupid mechanic. So no running it in. We pass it in instead. Whoop! Okay. We pointed. That's what really matters. If only there was some way to get the ball back.
Ben guns it. Complete.
Wait! Oh no! I was counting on the interception play. Not great. They still haven't used their power up.
Looks like a screen to start at.
Whoops! Whoops!
22. Interception.
Just keep throwing interceptions back and forth, shall we?
It's picked
Yes,
off.
we will. Do it again.
20-yard line. It's picked off.
This is getting a bit silly.
They're going to throw.
Oh my word, stop!
Interception.
Uh-huh. Guess what's about to happen.
It's picked off.
Another interception!
And 23.
But there we go. That was so dumb. Do it.
On the give, wrinkles it up the middle.
Shortest tornado ever. I need to check the stats at the end of this game for interceptions, because this one is ridiculous. Sure, pass it to me again. I give up.
How about that?
I give up. This game is over.
Go straight ahead with it.
For a snowy game, this one was pretty exciting. There's still time. We can still get one more. Is this one for a pick six?
22.
Yes, it is for a pick six. Oh my gosh. 26 interceptions by them, 17 by me in one of the most painful games, but we're still going. Fishes going to Cereal Bowl. The big playoff win today. The Flying Fishes are headed to the Super Colossal Bowl. Here we go! Against the Raiders. I'm gonna let the commentators have their say because it's fun to see. Here we go.
This is it. The big dance. The Gridiron Grits Cereal Bowl, where the 2 best teams in the BFL go head-to-head for the Backyard Football Championship of the world! We're coming to you live from the state-of-the-art climate-controlled biosphere that is the Giganticorp king-sized dome. The Oakland Raiders will take on the Flying Fishes. I'm Sunny Day, along with Captain Concussion himself, Chuck Downfield.
Is it time for me to go in the game, Coach?
No, Chuck, you retired. Remember, you do color commentary now.
Oh, yeah. Haha. Let me just remind everyone that this portion of today's broadcast is being brought to you by the fine folks at Big Boys Underpants. Now with extra elastic. Wham, bam, pow! That's the sound of football. And it's also the sound of sugar-crusted gridiron grits. With crunchy simulated oats and sugary marshmallow-like bits, you'll feel like there's a football game in your stomach when you make gridiron grits a nutritious part of this complete breakfast. Gridiron grits and new pizza-flavored gridiron grits. Mamma mia! Now that's a breakfast cereal.
Pizza-flavored cereal?
That's a one spicy cereal, Sonny. This is what every backyard football player dreams of, the Gridiron Grits Cereal Bowl. A chance to be immortalized as the best of the best.
I'd love to hear more about that, Chuck. But the game is about to begin.
It's time. The nice thing about the Cereal Bowl, everyone moves incredibly quickly. It's just an all-out blitz the entire game. 100,000 miles an hour. All kicking is enhanced, all running is enhanced. Here we go. Can we do a run?
Uncontrollable thing.
First down and 20.
We're not going to be able to do that run every time, but it'll work now.
Let's it land.
I like the sound the ball makes when it hits the ground on this turf. Okay, we're going to have to figure out how to get that pick. It'll be like a... Yeah, like exactly like that. I was worried this was going to be a dangerous game and we'd have to fight for it. I'm not worried anymore. Now it's going to be a game of let's see how many points we can score.
Renee, for a 62-yard.
62-yard field goal? What did they think was going to happen? It's almost halftime. The best part of this game happens at halftime on the Cereal Bowl. All right, please enjoy.
We've reached the midpoint of this contest, and the Fishes head off the field with a huge lead, 52-0.
Good gravy, what a half!
Now let's head back to the field for the always exciting Cereal Bowl halftime presentation. It's the nitty-gritty gridiron grits dancers with an all-star salute to Chester Allen Arthur.
Who's Chester Allen Arthur?
He was our 21st president, Chuck.
What's a president?
Just be quiet and watch the show, dum-dum.
What the heck was that?
Well, Chuck, as most of our viewers at home could see, it was an abstract interpretation of the finer points of the Arthur presidency.
All I saw was a bunch of kids wigging out.
Yes, well, let's get back to the game.
Oh, it's so great. Turnovers, pretty bad, but we are holding them to 0. So what else can we ask for? Though I would like 100 points. All right, maybe we can run this one in.
Done it better myself.
The Fishes.
Oh, maybe we can run it in now.
Pablo on the
One
middle.
more chance.
Angled it up the middle.
Ooh, cough
The
drop.
Raiders will start at their own 12.
That's a touchdown. Everyone just rushed in to crush the ball handler. Like the camera cut off right before everything went wrong. Can we get 100 points in this game? I believe it. I have faith. All right, we're up to 96. One more touchdown and we got it. Okay, we're up to 98. Pass the keys. That will do it. There we go. We've taken a team of just drafted backyard kids, and we've brought them to score 100 points in the Cereal Bowl against a hard AI. Everything else is just icing on the cake now. So much delicious, delicious icing. And we get the fumble. Let's go. Cough drop. Don't mind if I do. We're just charging towards the finish line. Remember when we weren't sure if we'd get 100 points? One more play. This will be the last play of the game. And it's a touchdown. That's it.
That's it, folks. The Fishes trampled the opposition to earn the Backyard Football Championship. 142-0.
Good gravy! What a pasting!
This game is presented by the authority of the Backyard Football League. Any unauthorized reproduction, rebroadcast, or redistribution of this broadcast without the express written consent of Humongous Entertainment and the Humongous Sports Network is strictly prohibited.
Wait, is the game over? I didn't have time to do my dance number yet.
For Chuck Downfield and all of us here at the Backyard Football League, this is Sunny Day, saying so long from the Gridiron Grits Cereal Bowl. See you next season.
17 turnovers and 16 from my side. 23 first downs and only 1 for them. No third downs converted at all. Negative 256 yards. Unstoppable. The Fishes win the Cereal Bowl. The Flying Fishes are the backyard champions of the world. They won the Super Colossal Cereal Bowl 142-0. Coach Chat said afterwards, "We're going to Walter Weasel World," or something. Welcome to Walter Weasel World, where the credits scroll in Comic Sans. QB of the Year, Stephanie Morgan. Best quarterback, well earned. Great pitching ability. Second team All-BFL, second best player in the league at each position. Bulwark, best center. He really was the champion. Big cruncher, the most defensive impact. Most inspirational, Ricky Johnson. Player with the most team spirit. He really carried the whole team. First team All-BFL, the best player in the league at each position. Oh, wait a second. Oh my gosh, most perspirational. We never played Kenny the entire season. He really hustled the most. Wow, this team of kids drafted from a neighborhood, and now they did it. They came through and rallied to win the Cereal Bowl. Real quick, let's check the league leaders. So passing, 75% completion percentage leads the league. Which is awesome. We lead the league in attempts, completions, touchdowns, and interceptions. Passing yards, 4,184 with the longest of 86, both lead the league. Ricky Johnson with 215 receptions, 2,390 yards. Pablo with an 86-yard catch, and Vicky with an 80. And 49 touchdowns for Ricky leads the league. Rushing. We didn't win in attempts, but we certainly have the most yards with 2,802. Our longest was 90, 65 rushing touchdowns. Punts, we never punted. We never punted. Kick returns, Pablo with 35 returns for 452 yards. No touchdowns. I want to know how they got 19 touchdowns on returns with no returns. Punt returns, this was a different story. 20 for 196 yards, average return of 9. No longest return, but we got 1 touchdown because of the magnet, and 12 fumble return touchdowns. We got 144 tackles from Ricky, 93 of which for a loss, 81 sacks, and 38 interceptions for 239 yards. 55 yards was a long one, and 12 touchdowns off those interceptions. Only one player not on our team got a touchdown from an interception. 14 fumbles recovered by Stephanie Morgan, and 12... so many defensive TDs. Let's see, our record book. 17 wins, 0 losses, 100% rating, 1,940 points for, and 72 points scored against us. Most points in a game was 204, most TDs in a game was 24. Well, that's that. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope this was a great time. Have a lovely rest of your day.